You're now listening to the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Garage fam, what is good with you? It's Garage Guy Chase. I'm back in the band room. It's been a long day. Been on the road in the Duke Cannon Mobile Garage on the Garage Guys Tailgate Tour, sponsored by Inside Tailgating, Duke Cannon, and the American Cornhole League. Shout out to those guys, as always. The energy is not as strong, and I get it. It's been a long day. I'm going to do my best, but I wanted to make sure that the fam had something to tune into because I feel like shit for not like getting this stuff out like normal. It's been crazy and it's been a whirlwind. Everything that's going on right now with this tour and how we've been going to every race. It's just an amazing deal, but I want to make sure that the fam's taken care of. So we've got some cool news to talk about on this episode. Going to talk about Cota and going to talk about the weekend with Inside Tailgating and kind of how we handled it after the whole rain out deal. Didn't get to do our normal tailgate that we've been doing at Dover and Darlington. So it was an eventful weekend. It was fun. Austin, Texas. Great city, by the way. Great city. People are a little different when it comes to NASCAR, but hopefully things will shake out better. But let's dive into the race first off. Got to talk about that race. If you guys are in Garage Guys premium channels, you obviously have been able to see what we were betting on our bets. So it was a shit stain when it comes to the betting because as we said on the Inside Tailgating weekend roundup, Golden Boy took the cake, and he was also the favorite. I think it was like plus 150 odds. Like it was just something ridiculous, like not worth betting on, knowing that what Chase Elliott can do and how he's been. But the race ended under a rain out or a red flag, and it aggravated me because there's nothing worse than the feeling of having your money on drivers and not being able to cross the checkered flag. When it comes to losing a bet, I would way rather lose to another driver beating the drivers I had my money on than for NASCAR to just shut it down. And I get there was puddles and it wasn't safe and all this other stuff, but at the same time, it's like NASCAR made this decision to race in the rain. These are the things that come with racing in the rain. And I think that they should have at least tried. There's no lighting in the area. Like you maybe just try to dry the track a little bit or something. The rain stopped up. It's just my rapid fire opinion on what I thought about the rain out. It sucks. It always sucks to see a race end that way. But we lost. The streak is over. We had our bets. Our money was pretty much on Kyle Larson, Joey Logano. I had Kyle Busch. I think Dale ended up putting a live bet in on Kyle Busch first stage of the race. And I want to say that we also had – well, can't really remember right now. And it's okay. I'm a little tired, and that's fine. But mainly Larson. I think Larson was our big consensus. Kyle Busch, Drew and I both had. Dale added him. And then Larson. I think that was it. I think pretty much we were a consensus except for the Kyle Busch deal. And then I think, Dale had Byron as well. So there was that. And we had Reddick as the long shot. My wild boy. That would have been something. But yeah, the racing itself, I do want to just say the market is so in need of NASCAR. Austin, Texas is like this weird little city, like pushed into Texas. And it's like its own country almost. Like it's an incredible place. Love it. And then the road course itself is insane. It's insanely huge. Um, we were out there pretty much 3 days, and just me. I've been to the Roval, never been to an actual road course like that. So to see the layout, and know that F1 cars run there. I watched a Lamborghini race, nuts. We were all there for that, so that was crazy. And yeah, just the whole way that a road course is, it's interesting. But it was the inaugural. It's the first one. We were there. We were a part of it. Uh, some of Dale's friends also came along. They know who they are. Shout out to them. And they had a blast as well. Had a blast meeting them. The great people. Very fun times. And I can't be mad. I can't be mad about the race. I can't be mad how it played out. It was interesting. It was crazy. Martin Truex, that wreck between him and Cole Custer, like, whoa, mind blowing. To see an actual wreck like that at a road course, and the car to catch fire was crazy. Just all out, like that majority of the race was incredible. My one thing is if I can sit out in the rain and my jorts get as wet as like a dish rag from like '97, like at your old house, like you know how dish rags used to just be real heavy, and they kind of still are, I guess. But I was wearing jorts and they were completely soaked. They were heavy as hell, and I'm out there waddling around. Hey, these are professional drivers. Let them waddle around the puddles. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. I also made the comment that Austin needs a short track, and I think that it would be incredible if Austin had a short track, like an oval. Like we got Texas, so we're in Fort Worth. Yeah, just move it into Austin. Just move it to Austin. Austin needs that. Austin is an electric city. I can't say enough about it. Gonna have a video out this week that's gonna recap Dale and I's night in Austin, Texas. It was absurd. The people are hilarious as hell. The vibes are strong, and it's just good times. So I can't wait to watch how that city progresses as like a NASCAR city. And honestly, we called it this wild time. Like it was an inaugural race, and it was also University of Texas graduation. So you can already just get all these ideas in your mind of what that Saturday night was like. So it was fun for sure, and I can't wait to go back to Austin. NASCAR definitely should go back to Cota again. Great go kart track too, by the way. Should definitely go back to Austin and maybe a short track in the future. That's kind of how I see fit. I think that would be electric, pretty electric. Should have a big bull out there. You know what I mean? Pit boss 500 or something. Make it wild. Uh, let's go over some of the stuff from the race, though. So obviously, our DFS articles got out, and picks got out. I think the worst pick I probably made in premium was Kevin Harvick. I really thought that like maybe he had a little something up his sleeve and he could scoot up. I didn't really necessarily think he was going to win the race, but I did think that he could gain a good bit of position. It looked like he was probably going to be towards the back. It just didn't pan out that way. But the Xfinity race was electric. The truck race was electric. Shout out to Todd Gilliland for winning the truck race. Big cash day. It was like plus 1,800. Dale had that. We tailed Dale. Saturday, Kyle Busch. We had a Dale Center episode that we did with the Magic 8 Ball. Kyle Busch. Just felt it. The energy was there. So Kyle Busch wins that one. The odds weren't super great, but he won. So we were on an incredible streak. Dale's been on here. We've all kind of been on this like big heater between DFS and betting. And so to have it end and it wasn't even in, a normal race condition, it just sucked. I keep going back to that because it bothers me. Bill's boy just has to be the guy to win the road course inaugural race. I saw a funny tweet. If Chris Buescher was leading that race, they'd have waited another hour. And it's probably true. It's probably true. And you can't say it's not. You can't say it's not. It's probably true. It's Bill's boy. Congrats, Chase, though. Congrats, Chase, for winning that. But Byron was the fastest in practice. I'm looking over some of the practice results right now. Logano had a strong feeling on him, and he was right there in third place, I think he finished. So we all, like I said, we all had Logano. We all had Larson. Larson was another one. finished in second. Just insane speeds coming out of these guys. And then I think the big shocker was Tyler Reddick getting the pole. And I will say I'll give credit to old Joey Stone. If Joey's listening to this, he knows Joey's an e-racer. If you don't know who Joey is, if you're a new listener to the show, he has his own Twitch channel. Check him out. He's a Garage Guys racer. He races Garage Guys paint schemes and reps the brand. We appreciate it. But Joey told me, he was like, "Look out for Tyler," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, cool." And then he gets the pole, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's incredible!" It was real. So he was like plus 9,000 on our book. I was like, "Well, I can't not like put like a quarter or half a unit on this. Have to." So we did that. Hope for the best. The rain, obviously, just he couldn't figure it out. I don't know. But Kyle Busch was the one that I was heavy on all week. And it sucks because he went to do that pit stop right there and it just kind of screwed him up. And it's like if he would have just known, if he would have just known that that was gonna happen, he would have been like right up there with him. Like I think our picks all together would have been like 2, 3, 4. Been insane. But like it was still insane to have it would have happened, like I said, if he wouldn't have pitted, but it was still insane to know that we had Larson and Logano right there. So it was just super close. And for it to be an inaugural race, just proud and I hope that some of you guys out there had some of those guys in your DFS lineups. Getting back to that, the picks, Briscoe was one of my premium picks. He was in the moneymaker, the big boy. Shout to H Doggy 16. Guy won like I think 14 grand in DFS right from the Garage Guys Discord. If you're not in that Discord, it's free. It's free. You go get premium on the website, you get premium channels. The rest of it's free. We're just talking. Just talking. Uh NHL channel's been rocking and rolling. If you're a hockey person, go bet hockey. Got pockets. Just been slinging them. Just slinging them. Crazy stuff. Um but yeah, it's making money. And looking back to the race, like where we obviously didn't make money because NASCAR called it, uh, it was just incredible to see how that went. And I think the biggest shockers, uh, obviously Ross Chastain finishing in fourth. That was like kind of like a whoa moment. He was definitely a big play on DraftKings and FanDuel, starting in 20th and finishing where he did in fourth. Briscoe 27th to sixth. We all knew Mike Mack. He's good on road. He likes road. We've discussed this. He finished seventh, starting 23rd. Bowman in 12th to 8th. That was kind of a big one. And of course, Kyle Busch finishing in 10th. So top 10 was really stacked. Shout out to AJ Allmendinger in that 16 Colleague racing car, finishing in 5th. Incredible stuff. It's just seeing some of the road course racers show out like this is awesome to see. Brian Priest was 15th after starting 36th. Like, so there was some definite big movers, and the lineup, just having a guy or a girl or anybody win huge in DFS that's a part of like your squad or your group or is a garage guy. It's like it's the best feeling in the world. It's the best thing in the world. And loved it. Love that for H Doggy. He's the man. And shout out to Chef with those rankings because them rankings have been hot. Them rankings been real hot. So like I said, if you're not with premium, I don't know what's holding you back. I don't know why you're not there yet. So figure that out. But yeah, that was really the race. It was just it was entertaining as hell. It was awesome to watch, and it just ended shittily because of the rain. And who knows what that would have been like with dry weather. But I hope to God when we go back next year, there's dry weather. I will be back in Austin. It's a guarantee. I hope it's a sunshiny, beautiful day too, because that's going to be a game changer. Um, the weekend itself was a fun time. It started off really shitty. It was like we got to this literally like I thought we were in a place where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was. And I was like, what in the hell is this? Where are we at? What's going on? And we pull up in these people's yard and they're just like from the jump, just like you could just tell they're like those people, those people that'll just be like, How long are you going to be here? What are you doing here? Um, how big is this? Oh, this is bigger than I thought. That was literally what they said. The RV was bigger than they thought. And it was just like we were a problem for them. So I was very happy to leave there and get out. And then we just kind of whipped in a parking lot right by the track and just stayed there the whole weekend. Buy some Toyotas. Shout out to Toyota. Shout out to Tundras. Uh, Little inside joke, but we stayed there the entire weekend. So we were like right by the track. It was great. It ended up working out, but just didn't get to set up our tailgate and kind of throw that party like we wanted to. But we got Indy coming up this weekend, so it'll be okay. It's gonna be probably the busiest week that we've had so far with this tour, and I'm excited for it. Kind of, I kind of wish I was at the Coke 600. It's gonna be weird not being at the NASCAR race. After being there for 3 weeks at each race, it's just traveling with the circus. And and so, yeah, it's going to be weird being in a non NASCAR environment, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm open minded and I'm kind of excited about it to see how it all plays out. Definitely will still be watching the Coke 600, though. Don't get it twisted. And we will definitely still have NASCAR content out for the Coke 600 this week. So, not sleeping on that. Just because I'm in Indy doesn't mean that premium picks aren't coming. Obviously, we know Chef Boy is holding the fort down on the site. Good stuff. Which, by the way, I found out that we did some updates on our site a while back. Premium was like free for everybody for almost a month. If you knew that, uh, and you didn't say anything, I don't know whether to be mad or just kind of like, well, kind of like low key proud. Like, I hope you won money off of it. I don't know. But if you didn't, obviously nobody noticed. I didn't hear anything. And I really wouldn't know because I've been so busy lately. I haven't been able to get in the Discord. I haven't been able to check on things like I normally do. So it's been weird. It's been different, but looking forward to this weekend. Like I said, we have a videographer, filmographer coming on board. I'll have some photos up this weekend of who that is. Maybe somebody from the Garage fam. So uh, shout out to you. You know who you are. I'll announce it on Wednesday. We'll put a picture up or something. And I'm excited about it because not only will I have a little bit more time now to plan, the stuff that we're doing to provide for you guys entertainment wise, I'm gonna have time to just be able to sit and get on my phone and talk with you guys in the Discord and be able to just kind of get online and start kind of getting back to my normal self on the Twitter and not be such a busy boy. Still be a busy boy, but not as much of a busy boy. So I'm just looking forward to it. It's always good to have the little trips home, just kind of clear the head for, a few hours and getting the mood for getting the mindset, getting the zone for the next trip. But I will say that traveling NASCAR races isn't for the faint of heart. It is fun, but it is also a grind. So that's that on that. But yeah, I already said how much I loved Austin. It's a great place. You haven't been, you need to go. The NASCAR scene is going to get popping over there again. Tailgating scene sucked this weekend. We're going to have a way better weekend in Indy for inside tailgating. So, right now, I just want to ask everybody that's watching this if you've got this far or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and you've gotten this far, take some time to go to YouTube and subscribe to Inside Tailgating. Make sure you're following them on Twitter at Tailgate with Us, Instagram Inside Tailgating, and Facebook Inside Tailgating. Just make sure that you check their stuff out. If it wasn't for them, this opportunity for Garage Guys would not exist. So if you love the Garage fam, please show some love to Inside Tailgating as well. There's videos dropping on there each week, the Tales of the Tailgate, where I basically get on and talk with a fan or a new fan of NASCAR or just somebody in general about tailgating and being at the race. And then Dale and I do the weekend roundup, which is just basically kind of like our NASCAR recap, but instead of going more into the racing, it's just kind of more about the weekend itself. So that'll all be dropping usually on Wednesdays. So make sure you check that out, subscribe, follow. And as always, you guys know where to find me at Garage Guy Chase. If you didn't know, now you know. Shout out to Biggie. Follow Drew at Chef Boyardeen. Follow Dale at Dale Tanhart. And follow us all collectively at Garage Guys FS. Been trying to put more content out on that particular handle lately. So yeah, that's that. That's been Cota. Can't wait for dry Cota. Hopefully we'll get dry Cota next year. And I'm gonna go catch some Z's, get some sleep now. By the time you're listening to this, I'll probably still be asleep. If it's Tuesday morning. So yeah, there's that. And ready to get back to normal going into this week, guys. Garage fam, thanks so much for being patient as always. Remember, the Discord is free. If you want to be in the Discord, if you're watching this for the first time, hit me up online at Garage Guy Chase. DM me. Hey, I need a link to the Discord. You're in. It's that simple. We don't put it out there publicly anymore because the SA bots. We got to keep them away. Shoo. But love you guys. We're gonna get back on the grind next week. Gonna win us some more bets. Gonna get some more winners. Another huge shout out to H Doggy. Love you, Garage fam. Sports, profit, repeat.
It's the Garage Guys. 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 It's the Garage Guys.